was Fred. The same Fred that, them United fans forever slander. But anyways,
Right.
moving right along, we go and we lose to United. The same United that Watford slap up. Same United that everybody they take on turn with. Right? And you're trying to tell me that we leave from United and we go to Everton and you can't put in a performance after just losing to United? Everton that have in their last 8 games haven't won any. They lose 6 and draw 2. And probably today, had they lost, what he name? What the manager name again? Rafa. Rafa
Rafa.
would have been in some trouble today had they lost. Because then that would have been 9 games in a row without anything. And we go and we lose for so many reasons. First thing first, I'd like to understand how Granit Xhaka get back in my starting 11. Now, part of the issue is Xhaka has always been in the team, but because of the injury, we've had no choice but to play without him. Now the team has some level of fluidity, and we have people who will more go forward with the ball in terms of Ainsley Maitland-Niles, in terms of Lukanga. Honestly, I think even El Neni, Mohamed El Sideways, I think even El Neni passed the ball forward more than Xhaka. Right? Now, Lukanga had a bad game against Liverpool. Lukanga came back and was the best midfielder on the field against Newcastle. Right? He outshined Partey dramatically via the stats. Then he doesn't play the next game. I don't understand why you get dropped. Right? But okay, cool. We're going with El Neni because you want Thomas Partey to play more box to box, so El Neni will more be the person to hold behind. All right, cool, no problem. It has worked against Manchester United. But then you sit back after the game and we wonder if Arteta just look back on the games and say, okay, this worked the last time, so how we do them again? Because I
Good
feel
point.
like Sambi could have gotten the start. You understand? But okay, I understand. I said to you and Jamal that all right, Arteta probably went safe. Right? Arteta probably went safe against United. All right, no problem. We go now to play Everton. You bring Xhaka back into the team. Why? Now the team don't get accustomed for playing without the man. All right, we play. That man get 2 offside goal, right? The 2 offside goal that they got, Richarlison got into the box, untrapped. Nobody see. How
Yep.
after the first one do you not make an adjustment? Then the second one, how after the second one you still not make an adjustment? Demarai Gray, you don't know what he can do. He can cut in and he does the same thing every week. You know what he can do. And you're back off. Nobody has stepped to the man. Then he took the shot, knock the crossbar. Richarlison again in the same position, unmarked. How that makes sense? Now, remember now, as the players, as the players, you should be able to pick up on these things because you need the coach to tell you everything. But at the same time, too, Arteta and them on the sidelines and the person they have in the stand, whoever they use for make the different adjustments and call out. I can't remember what you call the position in the club. You make these adjustments, right? So it's not even just the players, it was everybody, the manager, the manager's assistants, boy, all up to the water boy. Everybody me awful today. Everybody come and understand. You put in Xhaka, you put in Tierney, right? You sub Tierney. Why? I don't know. Because he may injured, right? You sub Tierney, you bring in Nuno Tavares. Far as me concerned, Tavares didn't need to play. And then now, okay, if you're going to sub Tierney, you then need to sub Granit Xhaka. Because the two of them never played before. The minute you brought in Nunes Tavares to play with Xhaka, everything on that left side was just chaotic. Tavares get the ball, he didn't know what to do. One point he kicked the ball across the goal, nearly give the man an opportunity to score Panawi. One next one, Xhaka try play 1-2. Xhaka look for see where the man there and kick out the ball. All kind of madness. When the pairing is Lukanga and Nuno Tavares, then you make a sub, right? As bad as Pepe be and as inconsistent as Pepe be. Pepe sit on the bench, right? And Pepe like you want to bust Arteta head. And rightfully so. Because if If not striker, but wing, the wing or winger, you take off on winger to put on winger, and you put on Eddie Nketiah over me. I'm fighting that, brother. That's a fighting. Eddie Nketiah. And Eddie Nketiah came on. What did Eddie Nketiah do? Eddie Nketiah things. And now the first night he go, the head ball in the post from point blank range. I kick the ball over goal and miss kick and drop a gun. And when he done, he hold him out. Can't believe he missed. Bro, you're used to this. Stop acting. We knew you were going to miss. No, not new. I never made a miss.
Joe, sorry. Sorry, the man should get accustomed. He should be accustomed right now.
You know by now. Richard,
Go ahead, bro.
More understand if he score and then you put his hand over him because he's surprised. That make way more sense. Make way more sense. The man just missed straight. Point blank range. Look at even the Europa League game where he piled the goalkeeper and everybody go crazy. But the man nearly missed the goal for now. I rolled the ball.
Carabao Cup.
Yeah, the Carabao Cup. I rolled the ball all over the line now. Eddie Nketiah, that just reject 3 contracts consecutively. You bring on the man and have Pepe sit on bench. That can make sense? That can't make no sort of sense. And then you bring on Abba and Lord Jesus. Listen, Shaq, listen. Me come to my conclusion, right? Aubameyang is dusted. Yeah? Abba done. You understand? Abba have to prove me wrong. Me convinced that this man done. Because even at the end of the game, as much as me still would have probably company and rant, the rant would have been less with a drop. Right? This man miss. How? How
this man put it wide of the goal? That's what bothered me, really.
Sorry, what?
I was saying he put that wide of the goal.
That's my thing, man. You understand? The man miss. Then come on, jump on Odegaard. You know, if slice it in the comments. Come on, jump on Odegaard. Odegaard, for me, for the last 2 games that he played, has not been performing like a number 10. Right? Has not been performing like a number 10. You cannot be a number 10, and every time you get the ball, your first instinct of to pass the ball to the side, cross him, or play the ball backwards. I prefer to see him take the risk and try to squeeze the ball through the gap, get the striker, and make the defender cut out the ball. Me not understand what I'm going to Then he scored 1 goal. I will give him. It was a good finish. All right, cool, no problem. But then what you do after that? He didn't do nothing after that. The team overall been poor. And it's very ridiculous that if we missed Smith Rowe and it showed, right? Well, like a youth man missing from the team and the whole team collapsed. Second great game today, and boom, nothing going. There's somebody can't make sense, brother.
Okay, Joe, let me get your tactical analysis now. Because what do you think contributed to this? Could you think that in my mind today, Joe? Yeah, in my mind, I think Arteta dropped the ball today. And if it's one time I can say, I'm thinking about Arteta, you know what you'll do today. Like, it was today. I looked at that, I'm like, Xhaka got that yellow card. Xhaka got a yellow card early. You already know the position he's playing in. You already know he's probably looking leggy. That the counter that led to the goal, Xhaka would have, if Xhaka wasn't on that yellow, if you had substituted him, you would have made that challenge, the play breaker. We don't go 2-1 down. I'm just saying, it looked as if today, I don't know why. Tierney probably looked tired, so I wasn't mad with the sub. But then I look at it, and Xhaka had to come off. I think Xhaka had to come off, especially being on that yellow. And then when I look at you bringing on Eddie Nketiah to play on our wing, as if Abba can't play wide. Abba one Gordon Boot playing wide. Play Abba wide.
Even that, for me, if you don't want to bring on Pepe, because you look like a Pepe outside, which is right, Pepe, me even vex. If I can get a little change, he can go on too, me even care, right? But when it comes to that, put Abba out wide, because we've been playing him down the middle. It has not been working. And the thing is, you can't even cost so much and say he now get chances. He now gets a lot of chances. But this man miss sitters. Right. But here, no problem. You can still put him out wide and let him help you to stretch the defense. Instead, you bring on Eddie Nonsensica for Compama Field can do nonsense. Point blank range. This man hit the ball into the post. Point blank range. And then I can't go back to Odegaard. Odegaard gets on ball, right?
Oh.
The whole stadium scream out, oh no. Everton fans scream out, oh no. And Odegaard so one-footed that this man chucked the ball to his left foot for the try.
With two men there, with two defenders there already.
Two defenders there, and Jordan Pickford was already on the left side of the goal. Pan a toe punch the ball. Just toe punch the ball straight ahead. He score. Boy, the kind of madness me talk about. I remember now, I tell y'all now, Arsenal are conveniently garbage, you know. Conveniently. Because every time somebody drop points, every time there is a favorable streak of results in the league, and Arsenal had an opportunity for step up and go over somebody, at least close the gap, we lose. Every single time. If we won the game against United, we would have been set. Okay, cool. If we won the game today, we would have gone back into fifth. The man ain't go Everton. Go to the park, go lose. Where the fans were planning to walk out to the stadium on the 27th minute. But Everton start the game so hot and look like it ain't gonna bang out. The fans didn't nobody gonna win. What the joke you tell?
Look, Joe, I'm not mad with anything you said. I'm mad with the comments you posted in our group. But that's a conversation for another time.
No, it's not a conversation for another time. Like I said, I'm glad I lose. I deserve to lose.
Joe, you can't. Joe, respectfully, you can't say that, bro. You can't say that. Okay, I'm not saying you can't say that. You said. Right? But what I'm trying to understand. Let's answer this question. Are you saying that you're sitting there saying, "Your boy, today we glad for my team lose, boy"? You can't say that, bro. You can't say that yet. You're upset with all what happened, and there were a lot of things that went wrong today, Joe. And I support you in all of that. But I can't support you with that comment.
Fuck. You hear me say? I'm glad that I lose. Because maybe now that I lose, the man will actually get their head together and do something. Because for the whole game, right? Had Arsenal won that game, that would have been probably the result of the season, because then I deserve for even get 1 point out of it.
Especially going into a home match against another struggling team.
Really me not understand what I want. I don't know.
No, I can't. I don't know. I can't say these things. I can't say I'm happy when my team lose. I'm not. I'm really not. But then every fan, to each his own. I saw somebody said on Twitter, if you want to kickstart your season, play Arsenal. And when I look at, I think Munchie sent Banter FC is back. Somebody saw Banter FC is back, or Arsenal is back. I was like, this is a crap. We're just making some strides. And you can't say, oh yes, we didn't play anybody. Yes, we didn't play anybody, but we played nobody today either, and we didn't lose.
Bro, how did
and we lost? Go ahead, Memphis.
So I was bantering in the comments. I saw one of the Richarlison ones that looked onside to me. Yeah.
Fana, it wasn't offside. As per the rule, offside. Because
all them offside.
Right before that, Saka get one offside call against he. Right before that, I mean pretty much the same thing. And
they were all offside.
They do that week in, week out. So for me, that's nothing. And then everybody are complaining about the cards and then what could have been red cards and this and that and this and that. King man, men even vex about that.
Right. Okay, but Joe, you just said Joe, you just said offside or offside. That's fair. We can say that. And yes, we're not dwelling on the red cards because the team didn't play well, Joe. But people get sent off for them somebody. And them somebody change games. That's all.
Yeah, but you see, if somebody may get sent off for that today, that would have just bail out Arsenal and I not see how trash them are really may be today. Right? Not a sympathy, dog. Not a sympathy.
Oh boy. Hey, look, it speak when my mommy end up in the comments. It speak when my mommy end up in it. She's a fellow Arsenal fan. And she said, I agree with Joe, we really deserve to lose today because we really didn't play good. Yeah, my mommy, true. we didn't deserve to win. We didn't deserve to win, but I'm not glad we lost. That's all I'm saying. We didn't deserve to win. Godfrey stuff, even hey, look, he said Godfrey stuff was accident for me. Right, it could have been accident. But most of those bad challenges too that we've seen are accidents. Nobody deliberately go stud first to somebody's shin. Most times it doesn't happen.
Even the Tavares one, closer to the end of the game, my boy put in his foot right and
got it.
And then when he fell down, he swing he other foot around for make sure that he didn't get back up. I'm like, how do you not check that for VAR? For me, the issue for me will always be with VAR is the inconsistency. If you're not check on for me, cool, but not check on for nobody else. That's all me ask for. Nothing more, nothing less.
Right.
So wherever you do to me, make sure you do the same thing to everybody else and me not complain. But then when I see you, I check other people for other
2-3 minutes
yeah, but then for me, he just go right ahead. I can't deal with that. And then the whole Godfrey thing, right? It all depends on the angle now. Because there's some angles that made it look like a genuine mistake, but there are some angles that it looked very intentional. Because before he stepped on Tomiyasu's face, he did look down at him, and he still put his foot there.
Look, when the guy, I think it's who gets sent off in that Atletico game versus Liverpool. It's Felix. Griezmann had eyes on the ball, so we know that it wasn't intentional. We know that wasn't intentional, but foot their face, send off. Their face. All right, Joe. Yes, Arsenal back down to 7th. It's a horrible position. I was just thinking about today. Thank you, Akani. I was just thinking about today. If we push on today, if we can just go through December unbeaten, well, not unbeaten. If we don't lose any more games in December, that'd be a good stead, dog. That'd be good stead. See you laughing there, Memphis, but you're on good times now. You're on a 2-game winning streak. You won your last 2. Talk to me about the game yesterday. Talk to me about how you're feeling and where you're thinking your prospects are going forward.
Well, I've always had this saying, German efficiency, But the first
more efficiency, boss.
Anyways,
Joe, cool.
So here when it comes to that, right? When it comes to that, remember don't tell her I can't reverse back again. Remember don't tell her right? I mean they give the 10 game and even pan a decent one. When I turn against it, I think the rant is me say, Arteta out. But I'm gonna say the beginning of the season, minimum top 6. And when I talk about none, barely win, have to hope somebody lose at the end of the season for our make top 6. May talk about how we secure the position. If not, Arteta out.
Yeah, you said that. Right. You said I agree with you, Joe. I agree. I would even go as far as
son, let me tell Monchi. I tell you since last night, I tell Monchi Dimari get dental, Since last night,
I want to touch on this because a lot of Man U fans have been saying, you see the difference. You really see a difference, really and truly?
There was a difference.
It's half a training session.
No, what I was saying when I started, the first like 20 minutes, you did see some kind of a difference. I don't know if it was just them pressing properly or Palace just playing it short and playing it stupid. But they did win back the ball a couple times around the edge of Palace's box. It's just that they didn't take the chances.
I think I pressed good. I think y'all pressed well. It was just the final third where y'all had the issue. Because I saw some quick. That's probably the quickest I ever see United move the ball, like in a good while.
Mm-hmm.
And all the passes for the most part were accurate.
That was the issue. It was like the first couple minutes, then it died down, and Palace started getting in the game, and then half there. Then second half came out, Palace was in the game, and it just died down. Because I think what Vieira matched the formation. I think they started in a different formation, and he went 4-2-2 as well.
Right.
And then it just came down since they were both playing the same formation. It just came down to the quality of the players.
True.
Palace and nobody.
But this is what I'm saying. People, somebody in Memphis, people are saying, "Oh yes, you see the difference. You see a different menu already. You see a different menu.
I would say it's
I don't even think you really needed a coach because of the quality of players you had. I don't even think you needed a coach to beat Palace, really and truly. But
no, you still need a coach.
That's just my opinion.
Bro, but you know,
generally saying the press looked better and there was more work too.
Yeah,
there was more
a lot of work to do.
Yeah, true.
Because there were times in that game where I was thinking to myself, if this was a different team, if it wasn't Palace, we'd lost.
You get caught out.
Yeah, if you were playing a team that was better on the counter with quicker players, I would have definitely.
Because I see Lindelof out here bodying Zaha and all kind of thing. I'm gonna say like, what?
Yeah. That's
Sugarloaf have you so?
Bro, but then boy, Ralph come in at a real good time.
First clean sheet at Old Trafford.
If you really check it out, right? Ole went through the, so to speak, hard games, and except for Watford.
Yeah.
And then Ralph come in.
Ralph
literally come in when United have probably the easiest run they've had for the entire season.
Yeah.
So now is the perfect time to go, train, and then just go and practice. So right now, the man does go to the practice team, innit? Really and truly, the man does go to the practice team, innit? Yeah, facts. And based on the style of play y'all are playing, and with this whole Gen press under Ralph, Fred is going to be a very integral part of that. So now, maybe now I will finally put some respect on the man.
Joe, that was exactly what I was going to say.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Press is what he does when he gets the ball was the issue.
I mean, I think, do you think Manchester United fans have been always confusing Fred as being a DM? Because Fred not no DM.
Facts.
I know that because I used to watch Shakhtar in Champions League.
Right.
Fred was high up the field, actually.
Yo, but here's what another United fan in one of the other groups said something today, right? And I think the man hit it spot on. Because what I'm saying is, right, we talk about this McFred, but yet still, the only person that can see him for cuss, a Fred. Ain't nobody cuss McTominay. And then McTominay gets praised. But part of the reason what Damian was saying today, a big part of the reason why Fred gets so much hate is because McTominay plays hide and seek in the midfield. McTominay is not coming and asking for the ball. Fred is always getting himself in position to get the ball, and he always asks for it. You understand?
And then to make the pass to him.
Yeah, we think that's a fair point.
Right. I agree. So Manchester United, Memphis, you up to 6? You're in 6? Or 5th?
Where are you?
No, Tottenham is in 5th. Tottenham is in 5th. You're in 6th. Right. So Tottenham won 3-0. We're coming to your team there, Moy. We know you're top of the league. We're coming to you right now.
I mean, when's the last time we've had a Spurs fan in here? I just realized.
I gotta go and dig up a couple, man. But I thought Terry would be in there right now because he won a game. But they won a game. They were 3-0. They beat Norwich, right? I mean,
it's Norwich.
You expect anything? You expect nothing different.
Well, I
can't find the back of the net. Mr. Easy's chance there too.
Who?
The one when he chipped the goalkeeper. Yeah, because he simply just needed to put that towards the middle of the goal. This man plays the ball way over.
One of the commentators was saying a confident Harry Kane scores that goal.
Yeah, facts.
All right, okay. All right, we don't have a Liverpool fan either. Liverpool, they made hard work of that game. Or was Wolves just that good?
Jota won blow.
That's what I'm thinking. The finishing for Liverpool on that day was horrible. I just don't see the amount of chances that they got. I'm watching highlights, right? I'm watching highlights, and all I'm seeing is Liverpool chances. Maybe about 3 minutes, just Liverpool chances. And then they put it away one.
That kept Wolves in the game for the whole game. Because they could have taken Wolves out of the game. But like you said, the finishing was poor. And then, and then, here the thing, So, Aubameyang had the miss of the season, right? And then Jota come, and boom, miss of the season. 2 man on the line, and he just wheeled the ball and 2 man in it. And then, and then you look now, Eddie and Ketty and Aubameyang come again today and decide to have competition because then they want back their position for miss of the season. What kind of crazy is this?
Okay, so let me ask you there. Let's show a little fun in this. Which one was worse? Eddie, Jota, or Aubameyang?
Eddie.
You think
Eddie.
I would say Aubameyang. I would say Aubameyang because Eddie had to jump and then head the ball. I think heading is harder than just kicking the ball
Which
from
one?
right.
Which one you talking for? About the one from Newcastle or the one for today?
Newcastle. No, you were the one for today, John. Lord of it.
I said
Yeah,
the one against
okay.
United, even though he was offside, was probably the worst.
Yeah, it was. But you see
And the
that
offside is
we
saving.
judge that because it was offside.
The
Because
offside is
he-
saving.
and I get
I'm here like, there's no way they here just save that. There's the way.
no, yeah, you check, but yeah, the Newcastle one
Jelly-
be crazy. But
Jaleel is saying that he feels it's Jota because he had control of the ball. And he had a point.
yeah,
Jota was in total control. No bounce to the ball. He dribbled the ball, go where he want. He took the shots when he want. He did all that. But Jaleel maybe onto
Jota can
something.
understand. Jota can understand. He doesn't want to score against his former team, you know?
Oh.
yeah,
I mean,
what I
I
don't
think he's done
understand
it
is
before.
right. What I don't understand is right. The two defenders went into the goal, right, and the man them are literally standing up side by side, and this man took the ball straight at them.
You know that
Like
Antigan thing when you're playing
if he
little
may
goals.
unsure, he could even pass the ball to
That's a man
Mane and
standing
make
up in
Mane
the
score.
Right. I hear you, Memphis. I hear you. Okay. Let's touch on Manchester City because yes, Chelsea dropped points just before they did, just before their game they played. A couple hours after, and then now City. I think that was such an easy win. Moy, you're at the top of the table. Is this going to stay there until the end now?
Right now, moving from there, those teams are just keeping the spot warm for me. Back where I belong.
All right, so talk us through that game. I think Grealish was the number 9, false 9. Did you like him in that position?
Yeah, I think that position suits him better than playing on the wing for now, until he can actually find himself. Because the way City is playing, him at the false 9, he will tend to get more touches of the ball and try to get himself involved even more, rather than on the wing. You know, he's going to be hugging the sideline, but then he's not really doing that much when he gets the ball, like trying to run at the defenders. Always get the ball and then pass it back, and I mean that's not efficient, Jack Grealish. But a downside to the game that we could have won the game a lot earlier.
Right.
Because we had a lot of missed opportunities that we are supposed to put the game away very early. I think we still need to work on that because that's a game where we could have gotten up the goal difference. Because you see Chelsea and Liverpool have superior goal difference over us at the moment. So it would have been good to win by a big scoreline that game.
Oh,
but go ahead.
Right. I just wanted to touch on this comment because Jalil has been saying this for every week now, and he continues down here, and he's saying that now he is the top 3 best player in the league. Top 3 best player in the league right now. Is that too high of a rank, or that's fear, fellas?
That's fair.
Let's start with more.
It's fair, very fair.
So the 2 in front of him would be who, Jalil? I'm thinking Salah. Salah is 1.
Yeah, of course.
Cancelo.
And Cancelo. Okay, so maybe a case could be made for he being the 2nd best player in the league. Then maybe that might not even be a stretch.
Yeah, and I mean he's so vital to the team at the moment. And as I said to y'all in the group, at this moment, I really prefer when KDB to come back. He sits down on the bench for a couple of games. I know it's a very big statement.
Yeah,
how did no, it's not. It has nothing to do with both.
In the league from bench. My goodness.
No, it has nothing to do with Bosens. And y'all know I always say once it's not broke, don't fix it. Right? And I think the best position for KDB at the moment is probably the false 9 getting in there, but not in the midfield at the moment because Bernardo Silva, Goodwin, and Rodri are holding their own very much for the past games. I mean, it won't completely come to a breakdown, but if it's not broken, I don't see why fix it.
Wow. These Manchester City fans, they're so spoiled for choices that you can entertain the thought. Joe, just flow with me with this. you can entertain the thought of putting
I'm leaving KD
KD
on the bench.
on the bench.
Just imagine that.
Imagine we're suffering right now because we're thinking, oh, well, party going Afghan, Abba going Afghan, oh boy. And then man just comfortably say, yo, KDB, take the season off.
Yeah, I know it's all we're going to soon. I know Arteta got for boots up now. Oh, what did you get at?
Yo, sad times.
Oh yeah, a negative too is not getting that clean sheet. 3 games on a row with no clean sheet. And
that's really bad for fantasy, more.
It's a sleep. Yo, because how the goal went, right? It was who scored? It was Danny. I don't remember who scored exactly.
Isn't it? No, is it the Spanish name, isn't it?
Cucho. It's Cucho.
Cucho.
Yeah, Cucho.
I mean, Cucho was running. He took the shot, and I think it was Laporte. Laporte ended up and fell asleep, and then he might end up on running behind the Laporte to get the rebound of the post, and then just touch it back in. It's annoying.
I remember seeing you saying in the group, you were talking to Munchie. You're saying that people were cussing Laporte. Did he have that bad of a game?
He didn't have a bad of a game. I don't think Laporte has had a bad. Probably a couple of times he had a bad run of games, but recently I think he fixed it. But I think City fan base is a toxic fan base because following them on social media and so on these others YouTube pages and so on, they saying, I think they get accustomed to this John Deere's hype so much, and they just go with the flow with train. So when Laporte comes back in, it's like, what are you doing? We're accustomed to this one, so don't do anything. So the slightest slip up, they're gonna attack you, which is crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, but wouldn't you say that game by his? While I understand what you're saying, I agree with what you're saying. I would think if you look from it from another perspective, based on what you know Laporte is capable of, by his standards, he didn't have a great game. By his standards, the standard that you hold him to based on what you've seen him do before and what you know he can give you, he didn't have the best game.
Yeah, because really and truly, I have always wanted the Laporte Diaz combination to be the first choice, and it seemed like that's what we're shifting to in this season. Because I mean, there's a difference between Laporte and John Stones because Laporte is a better passer of the ball, you would say. So in certain games, you're going to dominate possession. You're going to want to have Laporte playing beside Diaz, and a couple other rough games, you probably say Stones.
Yeah, true. But Shaq, quick question. I say we brushed over the Spurs game. Man, the man on body, right? But he just crossed my mind again, bro. That Lucas Moura goal, boss.
Yeah, we were speaking about it.
Yeah,
but the link up or the finish.
But everything.
The link up is what it is for me.
The link up came out of nothing, and it was so quick. And then
Joe, I hate to bring up Arsenal again, but that's the injection we're lacking, bro.
Mm-hmm.
In the snap, and I feel like you want Odegaard to do that in that position.
Bro, I want one. We need a Cazorla-esque midfielder. That's what we're missing.
Yeah, I feel like if Arsenal is going to score, everything has to come together for Arsenal to score. We don't usually score goals out of nothing.
True.
Question.
Go ahead, more.
Sticking with Tottenham, and Kane. How the season started, and his performance. Y'all think there's still a move left there for him?
Well, not to City. I don't think it's a City.
I think, but the thing is, no. Even if City go back in, then definitely not come back in with 150 million. So.
Yeah. I think the only way City goes back in, if that's probably the last option, and we were really looking to strike in January to try and secure whatever title there is.
True.
I don't know.
Well, but maybe Arsenal might just
January.
Sign Harry Kane.
More to bring in the striker in January to bring them in January.
Yeah.
Oh. But I mean, if you get to January, it's best to just wait till summer when Mbappe and Haaland are available.
Is Mbappe really available? You think he's entertaining talk?
Well, he's not entertaining contract talks. So.
Yeah, I
But
just think he's going Real
I
Madrid.
think you have Haaland, Mbappe, and Vlahovic, and they're
Yeah,
probably way ahead
Vlahovic.
in candidates over Kane at the moment.
Yeah, Vlahovic and Liquid City.
Right. Guys, look at this. Two comments here from Jelly. Two comments, right? From one. Yeah, open up a case for Brendan Rodgers of fraud and Leicester. Leicester they just keep going down, and Steven Gerrard comes in and he's going up.
Yeah, boss. A
This
long
is
time
the
I tell her,
question.
Brendan. Long time I tell her, Brendan was just my father watching. Nobody now premium. Long time I
So
tell
this
her.
is this answer to the question. The answer to this question for you is a no.
He a fraud.
He's a fraud.
Yeah,
He's a
Brendan
fraud.
Rodgers
I've said so
has
for time.
been on fraud watch for some time.
Since
Right.
2014.
Yep.
Yeah, facts. This man has been on fraud watch forever.
Because I don't know. People meme Gerard, right? But it shouldn't have come down to that game.
True.
You're right, man.
That is true. It should
You're
not
right,
have.
man.
Look,
that collapse. Yeah, the collapse that he had. I mean, he went to Scotland and he tried to build back up his name. He won the title over there many times with Celtic, but I guess they're expected to win it, isn't it?
That's Celtic in Scotland.
Remember,
Rangers had the whole financial issue, and
yeah,
Celtic.
And also, if I could just add, he won the FA Cup versus Chelsea last year, the team that won the Champions League.
Yeah, but here
I would take my Arsenal.
If we're going to be real about the FA Cup, right? We're going to be real about the FA Cup. While yes, they did win, they won. A big part of why they won is because of how poor Chelsea was. Because Chelsea had a whole trailer load of chances and just couldn't put them away. So I wouldn't even say if anybody choked the FA Cup, I'd say Chelsea. I'd probably say Chelsea choked the FA Cup.
Rather than
I'm not
winning.
taking anything away from him. He won it. Okay, cool. But I would say that was more down to Chelsea choking the FA Cup, to be honest. And Brendan Rodgers to Arsenal, fam. If they're going to bring Brendan Rodgers to Arsenal, please leave Arteta in charge. Please. Kingman, if we're moving from Arteta and I'm not getting a world-class manager, I don't want nobody. Straight up.
Yo, I see
this process thing. Can't do it.
I see so much similarities with the Leicester and Everton. You know, probably Leicester above Everton, you know, just slightly. Because these are teams we expect every single season, you know, to try and challenge for like a top 6 spot when it comes, because Everton tends to bring in those clever buys that we say, okay, this is the year for improvement. And we look on Leicester, okay, this is the big finish. And then next season is just a flop. And like, it's crazy.
I would say the only thing that Leicester is probably better at Everton, which is recruitment. They're really good at recruitment.
Rodgers win an FA Cup. Guess what? Arteta win one too. What you talking about with less experience?
And Arteta's never. What was the lead at the top of the league there, Memphis? 10 points. It's 10.
Yeah, they had with Leicester. They had 10 points at the top of the league. They choked it.
Yeah.
And then what?
And then Gerrard slipped.
And then Gerrard slipped. With Liverpool. Brendan Rodgers was at Liverpool. That's what I'm talking about.
But I'm talking about Leicester. Remember at Leicester, I think either last season or the season before, they were at the top of the league for weeks.
Oh, the top of the league. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Weeks and top of weeks. Yeah. And then they just choked it. And then not only did they choke it, they choked Champions League too.
Yep.
So then I don't understand that. You choke.
It has been 2 or 3 years in a row. They've been choking Champions League.
Yeah.
I think there was a stat I heard the commentators saying that Leicester was like the team to spend the most amount of times in the top 4 and not make it or something like that.
Okay,
if I cut, we go for Ten Hag and I go do it. You can see what you.
But I think I don't know where Gilly will get this from, because why wouldn't the world class manager go to Arsenal?
Yo,
I mean,
shock. No way, sit back with them boy. Then I love nobody.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro. He's going
hit.
The man just gas that he get a German now. He don't even get the German coach. He get the German technical director. Just calm down, bro. Calm down, bro.
German advisor.
A German advisor. That's how you get. That's what you get. All right, fella. So that's it. The next game week is this weekend. This weekend? Yeah, no, we don't have no midweek. And this week is Champions League, and so next weekend we look forward to some of those games. The man trolling. Rodgers cannot fraud out at City. Yo, that would be the ultimate test.
Facts.
That would be the ultimate test.
Please do not give me that headache with Brendan Rodgers. I prefer Jose Mourinho. Just give me Jose Mourinho and let me watch boring football than that fraud trying to play attacking and we don't do nothing.
You say we better look at Graham Potter or something.
Yo, that's a bad shout, no. But then for me, Graham Potter, if you're going for somebody like Graham Potter should have already been in and Arteta should have already been out. So if you're moving on from Arteta, it needs to be somebody proper.
Yeah, I feel like Arteta, Graham Potter, Rodgers, I think all those people are still process. If you're in the process now, the next appointment have to be kicking up.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, so. And all these managers, because that argument is why all these managers that are way more experienced than Arteta. And Arteta give all of them run for their money. Yeah, he inconsistent. He make mistakes, which is expected because I'm an inexperienced manager that never managed not even one second division or third division team. So it's expected. But he still give all of them run for their money. So if me had inexperienced manager that I give all their manager run for their money, then what me gonna move and even go to them for? At the same how everybody they say, oh, go for Carlo, right? Then say sign Carlo. And Arteta and finish over Carlo. Even with the worst season in the club.
Joe, you know what's crazy for me? I keep hearing this stat being banded around ever since last Boxing Day. Arsenal Arsenal have accumulated the third most points of any team in the Premier League. Even with I'm finishing 8th. Look at the start of the season we had. I think right now we've lost 6 games out of our first 15.
Yeah, Pool City, Brentford.
Everton, Man U.
Yeah, 6.
It's mad. It's really mad. Let me just get some of these comments in. He's saying Rodgers will fit City perfectly. That club will help him get over the line in his career. Bro, Ole was doing the same thing. So wait, wouldn't take Carlo over Arteta because Arsenal finished over Everton? Bro, that's a bad comparison. Joe, you want to respond?
If I'm taking somebody like Carlo, I'm not bringing in Carlo Ancelotti to manage the players that we have now. If you're bringing somebody like a Carlo go want money and Carlo go want investment. If you bring in Carlo Ancelotti, honestly speaking, with the current team now, I don't think he does much better than Arteta. A lot of these big managers and so on that we talk about, if you bring them into Arsenal as is, a lot of them, even if they do better, it won't be that much better than Arteta. Because all of them go come in, they come in with their own style of play, then go want their own players, then go want a certain amount of money. It really wouldn't be that big of a difference as you all think. It's easy to just say it. But
right, really Joe, I think you make an excellent point because let's think about it, fellas. Think of a big name manager who didn't spend a lot of money to get to the place where he is now. I don't think I can't think of
football now. You come in though. I mean, I think even any manager into a big club is going to demand money to be spent.
No, money has to be spent. Money has to be spent.
Yeah. No, but you see, like Jalil say, United fans were saying the same way, Ole. United fans were saying the same way, Ole, because y'all were crazy, bro. Y'all were sick,
and they spent
proper high grade.
They didn't spend. They not lack of spending.
Because Ole spend crazy money, and nothing come out of them. Nothing, right? I was spending like a bread.
Crazy inflated prices because up to now, I don't know how Maguire was.
You think highest manager and Dortmund manager, but Munchie, what have they won? What have they won? Really and truly.
Dortmund manager ain't really.
What have they won? Yes, you can win the Eredivisie. But yes, you had a good run in the Champions League. But then, what do you have to show for it? What do you have to show for it?
Yo, but a lot of managers can do job better. Yeah, I'm not saying they can't do a better job, but this big thing is like they have y'all have this perception that okay, Arteta has the team. Yeah, he's making mistakes. Sometimes he do things very tactically incorrect and so on and whatnot. You know, again, he does things you expect. He does things you would expect an inexperienced manager to do. But this thing and this perception that y'all have in y'all head that hey, if you bring in another manager, then come in and it's like, oh, then guarantee for come top 4 and then guarantee for win the league. It is not realistic. It really isn't.
Jalil is thinking that because he said other managers can come in and do a better job than Arteta, that he's thinking that Arteta is the problem and we don't need to spend any money. Because this current squad, yes, we shouldn't be in 8th and those places, but I don't think another manager comes and immediately makes us title challengers, unless the league gets the quality of the league drops. I just don't.
That's true.
I don't see it. I got some comments here. I can't have y'all catch sense same time I do. Okay, I think that's linked to the comments. He said, anyways, hope Arteta has a job forever. Ajax and Dortmund are a force that can damage the big boys. Okay.
Ajax, I would have said Dortmund as yet. Because Dortmund very inconsistent. Because look how Ajax had Dortmund in the Champions League.
Bro, but then if you really check it out, you know, Dortmund team not really that good, no. You have Jude, you have Bad Boy, you know, like the machine.
Average players with Hazard and Haaland and Royce.
Yeah, because then when you really check it out, you have yeah, when you really check it out, right? If we're talking about Dortmund, sometimes that man not play nothing, no, but then just give Haaland one ball and he score. They really don't play that much football a lot quite often. They really don't. But Haaland is one man that they need many chances. He will score the goal. You check. Ajax play very fluent football though.
Yeah, Ajax football up there.
Yeah, man, facts.
Look how you turn a West Ham flop into the best striker in the Champions League next to Lewandowski.
Fam, you check. Mahala over there. I get what a group stage card and a foot in
suit. That is a good card. I did the SBC.
Oh, what did you?
I did that good card. Oh, I got Anthony.
Sorry, I did the Benzema. The Benzema nasty.
I did the Benzema, but like forget Anthony. I have Anthony, Neres, and Hallow up top. That one.
I got a front line of the boy.
Well, I mean, that's fun to bang people that.
You know, I ended up doing Manza from the Portuguese league, the French striker. Yeah,
I like Openda.
Because the thing is that he a 4-star, and I feel like the card is a lot better than people think. And then I have but more time though Dembele and Benzema have a strike.
The rule breaker Dembele.
Regular Dembele, that goal card
Dembele. Like Benzema
from 5-star, 5-star, no.
At
no
this stage of FIFA. Goal card Dembele at this stage of FIFA. Come on.
I mean, I'm gonna have the infam Griezmann. I play the cam sometime. The 86 striker Griezmann. I use you as a cam.
See. I've played him on Salah as my striker next to Benzema.
Oh, okay. All right. And on that note, guys,
I have Eusebio, and I'll just put in that.
Oh yes, it's true. More pack that guy.
That boy.
I pack 2 icons so far, but I won't mention the other one because that's disgrace.
Wait, I only packed Shearer as an icon.
Wait, who you pack that? Who other icon?
I pack Eusebio from the icon pack when I did it. Then I opened an 82. One the pack to give you 82 plus player, and I got Michael Owen from that. But you only going for like 100k or something.
Makes sense.
So
that was the laugh.
But Pana, you don't get about 3 double with Eusebio, you know. You're so be a WWW, you know.
Yo, that's not even the thing now. You want to see?
The problem is he untradeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not even the thing now. I already get cussed off on Xbox because of Eusebio, you know. Real cussing now.
No, that man I like lose now. Oh, what did you get at? That man I like
Yeah,
lose. But they right, me playing youth man, right? I'ma realize he passed the bar very slow. You check. So I'm gonna go 4-4-2, constant pressure, and just start attacking. You check. So Salah, Dembele, KDB, Benzema, Coman, everybody does go after him. You check. So I'm gonna start lashy. What did you get at? The man gonna send me a message that cost me. And tell me about play proper football, bro. And I bang,
you don't want the pressure. You can't handle the pressure.
Oh boy. Here goes.
I think Jaleel, no, it's just Jaleel cost me, yeah. It cost me. Because Arsenal fans think they're Chelsea also because Anthony goes, I wasn't talking about Arsenal, I was talking Ultimate Team. Murder.
Wow.
Murder, bro. Just cool.
Wait.
Just cool, bro. I was just talking about Ultimate Team.
Yeah, no, I'll agree with that comment, Jaleel, where you say Arteta is doing a lot of weird things.
Yeah. Doing a lot of weird things. Doing a lot of weird things.
I agree with that 110%. Yo, my thing is no shot. And my thing continues to be no. One of the main reasons why y'all don't see me out here jumping up Arteta out now is because, again, the question is, if we get Arteta out, who do we bring in? If we're not getting somebody proper to replace him, I'm going to stick with you.
With the mindset of the club too, that we're going to need better players to give the manager. Yeah, let's just ride this process.
Yeah,
let's ride this process.
And the party thing, I can't even say you just put that. I can't even just say you put that down to Arteta. Party coming to the Premier League. The Premier League is at a higher pace and more physical, and the man just can't stay fit. Because
Party said that. Did you see the video, Joe? We gave himself a 4 to 10.
4 to 10, and he right. He sells plenty. Because what I'm saying is, right, Party came in and then like that man make it sound like if you read Jelly's comment, he almost make it sound like Party hasn't had a good game under Arteta. He has had a ton of good games under Arteta. However, every time he goes on a run, he gets injured. You can't blame Arteta for that. If you really pray it in the boss, Party has not played 10 consecutive games since coming to Arsenal. No. That's crazy.
Yep. And now look that he's fit. He may have to leave. He may have to leave for African Cup of Nations too. Bro, messing with the arm again.
He doesn't even look fit.
Yeah.
He still look fit.
Yeah. That power that he used to run around the pitch with, I see it.
What I think is, maybe he doesn't have the injury, but it's the same thing I was said today with Granit Xhaka. You bring in Xhaka after Xhaka has been injured for so long. And it doesn't matter how fast he recovers, and no matter how much training he do, there is no amount of training, no ton of training, even if you're multiplying time 10, that can give you match fitness. The only thing that can give you match fitness is playing actual matches.
All right.
The only thing.
What's on there, bro? All right, fellas. So we're gonna call it a night, dear. Jaleel. We know you're a gas. We know you're a gas, and he's saying vacation from stress. Okay, he said that's what Party is doing. All right. And on that note, guys, Moy, top of the league. Free Danny. Joe came in with his rant. I'm just here. I'm Sacha. All right. So guys, see you again on Thursday, God's willing, and we talk some more football.
Thank you for watching Island Fans. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when there are new videos and updates. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and like us on Facebook. Island Fans, for the passion of the game.